Have you ever felt trapped? Like you're running on a treadmill, day in and day out, trading your precious time for just enough money to get by. You work hard, you follow the rules, but that feeling of true freedom, the kind where you own your time and your life, feels like a distant dream. I've been there. I know that feeling all too well. It's the feeling of being stuck in what they call the rat race. But what if I told you there's a way out? A key that can unlock the cage and set you free. That key is passive income. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Passive income? Isn't that some get-rich-quick fantasy for internet gurus? I get the skepticism, I really do. The internet is full of empty promises. But the concept itself is not a fantasy. It's a fundamental shift in how you think about earning money. Instead of trading your time for dollars, you build systems that work for you, even when you're sleeping, traveling, or spending time with your loved ones. It's not about not working. It's about working smart to build something that lasts beyond your daily effort. Let me tell you a story about a friend of mine. Let's call her Sarah. A few years ago, Sarah was the classic overachiever. She was a brilliant graphic designer, working at a top agency. She loved the creative part of her job, but the hours were brutal. 60-hour weeks were normal. She was constantly chained to her desk, missing family dinners, canceling plans with friends, and feeling her passion slowly drain away. She was earning a good salary, but she had no life to enjoy it with. She was trading her life force for a paycheck, and she was burning out, fast. One evening, after another missed birthday party, she had a breakdown. She realized that her high-paying job was actually the most expensive thing she owned. It was costing her her life. That night, she decided something had to change. She didn't quit her job, not right away. That would have been irresponsible. Instead, she started using her evenings and weekends, not for more client work, but for herself. She started building an asset. Sarah loved designing, so she began creating and selling digital templates online. Things like social media graphics, presentation decks, and resume designs. At first, it was slow. She made a few sales, maybe $100 a month. It was barely anything compared to her salary. Many people would have given up. They would have said, "This isn't worth the effort." But Sarah was different. She wasn't just chasing money. She was building a pathway to freedom. She kept going. She learned about online marketing, SEO, and how to build a brand. She reinvested her small earnings back into her side business. After about a year, that $100 a month became $1,000. $1,000 a month, coming in passively. It wasn't enough to replace her job, but it was a game changer. It was her freedom fund. It gave her breathing room. It gave her hope. This is the first taste of true freedom, the psychological freedom. Knowing you have an income stream that does not depend on you showing up to an office gives you a profound sense of security and power. It changes how you walk into your job. You're no longer desperate. You're there by choice. Sarah felt that shift. The stress at her demanding job began to melt away because she knew she had a lifeboat. She wasn't trapped anymore. Fast forward another year. Sarah's online store had exploded. That $1,000 a month grew to $5,000, then $10,000. The day she handed in her resignation was not a day of fear, but a day of pure liberation. She walked out of that office not into uncertainty, but into a life she had designed for herself. Today, Sarah travels the world, running her business from her laptop. Some weeks she works intensely on a new product line. Other weeks she barely works at all, and the income still flows in. She has reclaimed her time, her passion, and her life. She is truly free. She isn't free because she's rich. She's free because her income is no longer directly tied to the hours she puts in. That is the essence of what we're talking about. Sarah's story isn't about getting lucky. It's a story about mindset, discipline, and building systems. Your path might not be digital templates. Maybe it's writing an ebook, creating an online course, investing in dividend stocks, buying a rental property, or even starting a simple YouTube channel like this one. The vehicle doesn't matter as much as the principle. Build or buy assets that generate income for you. The journey starts small. It starts with a decision. just like Sarah's. A decision to stop trading all of your time for money and to start investing some of your time into building your own freedom machine. It will require sacrifices. It will mean saying no to Netflix binges and instead learning a new skill. It will mean using your weekends to build, not just to recover. But let me ask you, what is your freedom worth? What is the price of owning your own life? True freedom isn't about having $1 million in the bank. It's about waking up in the morning and knowing that your day belongs to you. It's the ability to say yes to spontaneous trips to be there for your family when they need you to pursue a hobby without worrying about the bills, or to simply do nothing at all if that's what your soul needs. That's the freedom that passive income buys you. It buys you choices. So, where do you begin? You begin with education. Read books, watch videos, take courses, learn about the different types of passive income, and see what resonates with your skills and interests. You don't have to be an expert to start. You just need to be a committed learner. Start with one small project. Your first goal isn't to replace your salary, it's to earn your first passive dollar. That first dollar is the most powerful because it proves the concept. It makes the dream real. Remember, this is not an overnight process. It's a marathon, not a sprint. There will be moments of doubt and frustration, but every time you feel like giving up, I want you to picture what's on the other side. Picture your ideal day, a day completely designed and controlled by you. Let that vision pull you forward. The hard work you do now is not just for more money. It's a down payment on a future where you are the master of your time, your work, and your life. Passive income is not a myth. It is the most practical and realistic path to achieving true, lasting freedom. The key is in your hands. The only question is, will you use it to unlock the door? Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build the life you deserve. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one small step you can take this week to start your journey? Let's support each other. Until next time, keep building.